online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join LootBet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.
Hello and welcome back to the StarLadder and ImbaTV Chongqing Invitational. The words from Urish right after we got into this break was, it can only get better from here. I felt the need to bring that up, and I thought that was a perfect way to start off map number 2, as I'm not sure I agree.
Well, I don't see how it can get worse. That's the argument here.
Yeah, I mean...
And if it can get worse, it can only get better, right? Maybe stay the same?
It could get worse. That's the thing. It could quite easily. We could see just a complete and utter failure on the CT side.
Yeah, it is true, but I feel like there's no way. There's absolutely no way.
You are. I thought I was the one playing the optimist today.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, the pistol is going to begin straight away here. Spirit going to be going for a lot of utility early on. Obviously, the smoke, 2 flashes, molly, an additional smoke.
Interestingly enough, B.O.O.T did win the knife round, and they decided to get on the CT side to begin with. So, definitely had a lot of confidence on the CT side. And let's see if they can translate that confidence into an actual pistol round. That's the question. Setup for Team Spirit includes 2 smokes, 2 flashbangs, and a Molotov. So, with that being said, we could easily see a B play, but it looks for now that they're setting up for A. So that Molotov could go down towards heaven or back at the bomb site, maybe even cannons. Let's see Benkai here.
Already on the receiving end of a fair bit of damage, down to 16 HP. As he will back on away towards the site, retreating. The line of defense for B.O.O.T. Very passive play on towards A. The only real sort of information grab will be Moxie, just jumping it around, peeping in towards mid. Smoke to come down towards door definitely gives them all the telltale signs that it's going to be that A play.
So flashed at every single second as well. Molotov comes in now, and it is
Benkai
below.
Nice little bit of impact there. 2 kills. Don't push through the smoke. Please don't. Thank you. Thank you, B.O.O.T. Wait. Oh,
now push through the smoke.
I don't know if I like this at all.
Well, if you want to look at bright sides, they didn't jump into the Molotov.
I'd rather have a Viking funeral than, I don't know, get executed by a Glock at point blank range.
It's actually funny that I heard it when you were casting as well. You call it a Viking funeral.
Yeah.
So technically, you would need a ship for it to be a Viking funeral.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean,
I get where you're
the whole. It's very much kind of. You're ruining my thing here.
I'm sorry. I'm come from a Viking country. Like I'm just gonna call
Look,
you.
We'll build a boat, okay?
Yeah, we'll build a boat and then get some fire, and then we can kill people.
Yeah,
great.
And give them a proper send off.
Nice. We all in agreement. Smoke and Molotov goes down again. Same setup for the T side. Deem and the boys should be cruising onto this one. No one's gonna jump through the smoke once more.
It's like, what would you rather me say? They're cremated. I mean, that's a bit bleak. It's a bit negative.
I don't think there's any positives
to
about death. Apart from maybe like dying in battle, that might be cool.
Yeah.
If it's in like in the old days, not like Water Day. Water Day sucks.
I like that little bit of insight there. Just Water Day sucks.
Yeah.
Risk 2018.
Yeah, because like back in the day, you could say that
Back in my day.
there would be two armies, and then they were like, okay, our two generals are now going to fight each other, and the team that loses, they just go home, and then the whole army would be spared. Yes, they would rape and pillage as well, but that was everything back then. But you would have like real armies going up against each other instead of today, where it's like drone strikes and stuff. That's just cowardly.
There you go. Should write a book on that.
Yeah. It's actually funny, like how like the topics of conversation, like when we're not live, especially when we were in China. Me and Anders, we had some.
Yeah, he was all over that, like the sort of philosophical.
Yeah, we had some long talks. It was nice. I think we. It's because you talk about CS all day, right? So you have to talk about something else when you're not live.
So culture and economics.
Yeah,
is the go-to topic.
Obviously, why not?
Why not, man? You're in China, right? Like a very cultural place. So.
Now in Ukraine.
What do you think of Ukraine?
I actually really, really like it. I'm very happy with my time.
I feel like you're really digging the whole, like, kind of, you know, we talk about economics. You're loving just how cheap everything is, I feel.
Yes. I love Eastern Europe for that.
It's a big fan.
And also, like, we get to have some time here. The reason why we're not really interested in this round is because it's just a CZ force buy, and with what we've seen so far, that's not going to amount to anything. But we have some time off after this event. I'm actually going to be looking into going into the center of Kiev to try and check it out. It's an old historical city.
I think.
What?
We're going snowboarding on Sunday, aren't we?
Yeah. Skiing and snowboarding and checking out the city.
Yeah. I'll show you the giant egg.
The giant egg? Is that
legitimately, there is a giant Easter egg on a mountain.
Nice.
That is I'm pretty sure it's not quite an Easter egg, or it's not intended to be like that, but it literally looks like a giant egg. And it's Ukraine's national egg.
Nice. National egg.
I feel like if you don't have a national egg, you're really missing out on the...
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
We need to get one in Denmark. I get where you're going at.
Yeah.
Right now, the way that B.O.O.T are playing, this is the way that they should be playing this. They know it's an A execute. They're just going to hold back and not challenge. But this also gives us a very boring round that came down to a bomb plant in the 30th second. And then just 4 players on the CT side saving their C sets. So, not the most interesting of rounds. Let's see if they can get some C-set kills at least. The round is definitely over by now. And 1 kill coming in for Tommy. Just a silver lining. And yeah, not much else coming out of that round.
B.O.O.T just having a quick tactical pause. Hacking into the mainframe, just figuring things out before they push in towards drop. There you go, backwards in time we fly. And here we are.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh. If the backup... What do we do if the backup stream dies as well?
Do we have a backup for the backup?
To be honest, with the way that StarLadder does their production, I would probably expect a backup for the backup.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like they've got anything on point. By the way, big shout out to the sponsors, as we do have some dead time. Lootbet, Hellcase, and CSGOfast.com. Always going to show some love for the guys putting out the money for making this possible. Always nice of you.
Got a favourite skin? That was a question I asked Dustin yesterday. He came out with a butterfly knife. Very vague. What about you? The Sapphire M9 bayonet is where we go.
Are we talking knives or just skins in general?
Skins in general, I mean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, blue laminate, AK stat track with Titan stickers.
A real like vintage choice there.
Yeah,
I like that.
But it has to have Titan, the first.
Yeah, the first
2014. Yeah, I have one of those on mine. I really like it.
You're a madman, much like Moxie, who gets
shut down. That's what he does.
I thought that should be. In my mind, that's a guaranteed kill.
Yeah.
But what a flick. Some die young. Refusing to die this time around.
Some die old, apparently.
Hey, at least there's a positive in that.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like opening a fortune cookie.
And once again, it looks like they're setting up for this A play because they're being this is like the 4th round in a row where they've been gifted control towards A long. Demi just taking out Tommy through the smoke. And he was tilted on map 1, and he might be tilted on map 2 as well.
Oh, he's like a full 90 degrees.
But look, look at the map control that has been given to Team Spirit on this A bomb side, because Impression is playing alone, and he has been for a long time. He's just sitting at cannons waiting. He's giving them mid, he's giving them long. That means that he can smoke off every single position, flash him on the bomb side, and just run in like this. I know they're playing at a man deficit here, but there's just no way you can allow the T side to get that much control for free. Here we go, smoke's raining down. 1 door, one's going to go heaven, Molotov below heaven, flashbang cannons, and there we go.
Impression, ready and waiting.
Actually, no flashbang. Flashbang's too late.
Sophic trading right back. Benkai, good position here, actually. You could do so much right now if you can play this smart. Splashgut taking down Davkos as well. Leaves us in a pretty good spot here. But Benkai failing to hit the shot we needed. From there, it is just Splashgut stuck towards door. We're going to see a quick peek come in, and Coldy is going to send this one over the line. Team Spirit, so far, so good. 4-2-0.
The only negative thing about Team Spirit there is that their double flashbang towards side and cannons came 1 second too late compared to the push on ramp, and that was the only bad thing.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah. Like, 2 free openings, what are you going to do?
Through the smoke as well for Dima. I mean, you just
Yeah.
you don't like to see that. Impression, surprising. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying surprisingly, because that's just like unfair on Impression, actually. He has been stepping up every map.
Yes.
But where's the rest of the team?
I don't know.
This is like simple.
Yeah, it's actually, it's a lot like watching Na'Vi, actually. Yeah,
this is like,
you have so much, like, the expectations and the hope. Oh, everyone's so hyped, and then nothing really happens in the end.
It's all right. Immortal Simple coming soon to a store near you.
Yeah, all that stuff. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to find out what happens with all the Simple, Flamey, SK,
$12
Na'Vi.
million.
$12 billion. Yeah, that can't be right.
I hope it's not right. That's a lot of money for Flamey.
Yeah.
The nicest way
Not
possible.
enough money for Simple.
Oh, 100%.
Some Young picking up Benkai. Dima here in position, and this is a reverse scenario. CT's coming, running into B. And actually, nice shot from Impression once again. Like, he's making this work. Gets shot down then, but Moxie, last man alive, should be saving here. There's no reason to go in and die on this B bomb side. It's going to be 5-0. Team Spirit. Again, that's that easy 5-0, as you would want. Oh, don't let him go. Oh, there we go. He got the high five at the end. That's important.
I think I hate just being left hanging.
Yeah. That's probably one of my worst fears in life.
Going for that fist bump and just nothing follows up.
You know you have a very easy life if that's one of your biggest fears.
Oh, 100%. That is like... That is a first world problem.
That is a real first world
like
problem.
legitimately first world problem, yeah.
Let's see if Tommy can make this work. We're back in the main signal now. As anti-flash position from Tommy, double anti-flash. Oh, wait.
The molly as well, pushes him right off the wall.
What do you do then?
Through. Benkai does get taken down, damage being done, but they're being pushed over the site. Tommy gets aggressive, gives himself up, and from there the site has been taken. Now Team Spirit, they double down on this hold though. They get not only a bomb plant, they get these advanced positions. Dima not going to make it work actually, and Davkos being pushed up by Benkai. This is good, but Soptic is going to be the A-boss that carries this round through. Still for Team Spirit. Coldy as well, tapping away as he dismisses on this push. I mean, just making it look easy. Soptic left in a 1v1 against Moxie on 2 HP. First bullet is going to be everything. Moxie, position known. You are dead to rights. Team Spirit 6-0.
That execute as well. It's on point. The smoke's landing on the back of the bomb side. You have 2 flashes coming over. Molotov on the tree position. If they even go for a boost, you still lock them down. Everything's perfect there from Team Spirit. Yes, Boot come in, and yes, they win some duels, and that's all well and good. But with all the map control being given on that bomb side, they don't even need to like win straight up duels. They can just like wait back and then have one player clutch the last 1v2, 1v3 because the HP is going to be so low anyway.
It's just rough completely. No matter which angle you want to take at this point, it's completely.
Is this the second or the first tactical pause? I'm pretty sure it could be the second. And that's not good if we're 6 rounds in. Yeah,
it says a lot about this game obviously so far. I think. You know, if you were controlling the loot battles right now, what would you put this game at?
That's actually a really good question. I'm not even sure. Because I would not do bets for this.
You just wouldn't?
No. It's like, yeah, cancelled. No one's going to make money off of this anyway. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, if you want to bet on Team Spirit, you get 1.01 return. Put in $1,000, you get 10 back. Yay! And if you put money on Boot Dreamscape, you're not going to get anything anyway, so maybe just hope for gullible people to go for a odds 100 or something. That's probably maybe the play. Like just make it an insane, like, yeah, you can get 100 return, and then it doesn't happen.
Yeah. It's always fascinating how that works. Nonetheless, 6-0. Just pistols in play once again. There is an SMG snuck in on towards Moxie, but our hope and faith once again in the CT side is rapidly beginning to dwindle. At least we see some nice aggression there from Impression.
That's
the
nice.
one shining light of the CT side.
Yeah, flash from his teammate, goes in, gets the frag, keeping that map control. This is how you should play that mid. Like,
yeah, but this is where they repeat and they give it
secondary flashbang. Yes, perfect.
Nice.
Taking away map control. He will go down to Coldy, but the idea is correct there. I don't think you can do it 2 times in a row, but I like the idea.
Might as well try.
Yeah, at that point when they're on C-sets and deagles and stuff, they're down 0-6.
As well. Slash get left completely blind. Tommy as well, finally getting to respond, but at this point they are going to be dealt with. Slashka only able to chime in for one before being shut down. We see
Benkai.
the man advantage once again on the site.
Come on.
Benkai left headless.
Yeah.
Moxie just looking like a chicken wandering around, a little bit lost.
That's a very nice analogy. Maybe he can get an army of chickens to follow him.
Maybe.
That'd be probably more interesting than watching him clutch a 1v3 with an MP9 against 2 AKs and an AWP post-plant.
Well, we have seen some pretty nutty things with an MP9.
Yeah, but there's just no way.
I don't remember if it was this tournament or if it was China, where someone clutched a 1v3 on cash by dropping down from heaven, getting 2 kills while falling, and then pushing up headshot to get a third and final.
So I don't usually bet, or I don't bet on games that I cast or work with, but what is the biggest bet you've won? It could be on CSGO, it could be on anything else.
Oh, so for some reason, I don't know why I did this, but I was at an event, and I thought, you know what I want to do to pass my time? I should put my entire inventory in one coin flip.
Jesus Christ.
So at this point, my inventory was wasn't in a great position. It was about 400 or 500. It wasn't perfect. You know, I had a lot of work to be done on it. But yeah, we made it work. We flipped it. Got that T side. Life was good.
Easy.
That hole goes wild.
Yeah, life's also good for Team Spirit right now. Look at that, 2 openings.
Yeah. What about you?
I put down what's equivalent to £200 on Astralis before they went to the major that they won. And we're talking like 3 months before, so we'll talk like odds 20, 30 or something. No, it was odds 18.
What was the actual return from that after tax and everything?
I didn't actually remember. I put it straight into investments, so.
Smart man.
And then I also bet £100 on Donald Trump winning the election. That was pretty good.
That's a common one. I feel like a lot of people end up going there.
Yeah.
See, boxing fights another go-to thing to bet on.
I don't watch enough boxing to know anything.
Yeah, but I feel like everyone just gets in. Like you do the £1 bet or something. Like
Oh,
you
yeah,
just get in on it, right? Like,
yeah. I was actually following the US election back then. So I saw the signs of something weird, and it was kind of like, I think it was an odds 15 or 17.
Are you trying to tell me you just engaged in fake news?
Oh yeah. I always engage in fake news.
I mean, you just.
That's why I love the Flamey and Simple 2 SK rumors.
Oh yeah, I mean, have you seen the pictures of them wearing the jerseys? That's completely legit.
That's nice fake news. That's top quality fake news.
Top quality fake news.
All right. The reason why we're talking about almost everything else in this game is because it's going exactly as we predicted. 8-0 for Team Spirit. I said that it probably couldn't get any worse. It's looking like we're going to see worse already. So this is the second time I've been taken out. I don't see, like, I understand because there's so many problems they want to fix.
At least they have a kill on every player.
I don't really care about that. I care about the team. Like, the team is just not working.
I'm here with my shovel right now, just digging a big, nice hole for Boot.
Yeah, boots to the ground. Yeah. More like boots in the ground.
He used to be good, but actually a great time for Call of Duty before jetpacks became a thing.
Yeah.
Boots on the ground were some great times. It's alright, we've got Battalion now though, so.
Luckily we got CS, where boots are always on the ground.
Oh, CS is like your sort of... CS at its core is just the benchmark FPS game.
Yeah.
Like, it's simple, it's 5v5.
Alright, Ryan. We see a 4-man stack. An aggressive play towards mid from the CTs while the terrorists... What? Tommy! Please, I'm trying to build up an argument of how you can win this round and you just rush in with a C-set.
For anyone at home who's wondering why we're not talking about the game fairly often, that is why.
Yeah,
because you put the emphasis in trying to get a storyline going there, and the pages are burnt up right in front of you.
All right, Moxie and Benkai, last men standing, and they're just going to be shut down. 5 players surviving. Oh,
nicely done.
Yeah, that was perfect. That is how we're feeling right now. We're just looking very wide open eyes, just like, what is going on? 14k after buy on daft cost. Love to see it.
I don't know why I see that and I just instantly think of Hugo.
14k?
No, the face.
Oh, the face. Yeah, that's actually
I can't remember. I've blanked on the song, but it's smile is the key lyric. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hopefully the viewers at home do as well.
We're gonna see a buy now though from Dreamscape. Pretty good one of that actually. 2 kits, Molotovs on most of the players. Tommy goes for the exact same thing as last time. They're actually going to catch off 1 player off guard. Might even get... What? How do you not catch daft cost?
How's that not test yet?
Thank you.
There we go.
And refrag by Sam Young.
Yeah. Flashlight's going to nice and high as well. Sam Young then get a smoke himself off. Flash get close to getting the shot, but unfortunately not able to fulfill.
Yeah. Pick the bomb up. Go away. Just... You know you're in a what, like 3v2 anyway, so... Anywhere you go, it's going to be 3v1 because they're going to split up. This is so hard for the CTs because you can either split up and cover both sides, or you can play together. That's impression. He makes it work, actually. This is very nice from him.
This is actually the first winnable round they've actually had.
Yeah.
Like, potentially achievable round. You've got Splashka versus Coldy. The only difference between these 2 players right now is in the form of raw HP. Obviously, we do have the 2 different sides of weaponry and play the AWP versus the AK. But overall, I'd say this is a pretty balanced duel. The concern would be the 26 HP on Splashka. That's the only thing that kind of does add a bit of caution into the round.
Yeah, he has to hit the first shot anyways. Oh, we do have the split screen coming in. Splash K, can you make this happen? Sees the head, but will lose his own. And it's going to be 10-0.
10-0.
And they're going to be able to keep force buying every single round if they want to, but it's going to be terrible anyways if they try.
Can you give me some nothing like bars about this game?
What?
Give me some nothing like bars about this game.
This game doesn't even deserve bars.
It's worth a chance. I was trying to find some sort of entertainment value here.
Yeah, it's hard, right? We have to create our own entertainment for this one. As we do see, 3 M4s,
so
flashbang
Impression's
rounds.
actually in a really good spot here. You can easily line it for 3 kills if you play right. You just got to fall back, dance off the corner, watch them push on in. Nicely done. This is good. Play with Benkai. Benkai finishes it off. Surely you win this round. There we go. Boot, they get the first. This is where it begins.
All right, the comeback is on. Let's go. And instantly we saw this the same exact thing happened last time.
Again.
The first second that Boot win a round, Team Spirit instantly there with the pause. Impression, once again, like he was the hero on Mirage, if you could say that, even though they only got 5-6 rounds. He's definitely the best player in this team right now, but he's struggling because it's kind of like in Dragon Ball Z when Goku's training with weights on his feet. That's kind of like how Impression is feeling right now with his team, just tied around his feet. And yeah, even though they won a round, Reset City could be coming in. Boot have 2 tactical pauses remaining. What do you think now? What do you think now, Flakes? What's going to go down?
Boot, they're going to get themselves the first pick. From there, we're going to see them fall back to the site, play very passive. At that point, Team Spirit will just go into an execute with their smokes. And that's the way they're going to get crushed.
All right.
11-1.
That sounds very, very reasonable.
It feels like it almost feels specific, but when you think about how these rounds are played out, it's actually been pretty common.
Yeah. Dima just long control. Bomb is still dropped towards B as... Once again, like, the way that they're playing it right now is that they're just stacking B, hoping for them to go there.
I think I was expecting to go passive once they'd like gone for a first pick or some sort of initial duel, but they're completely far back without taking any fight at all.
And the problem is Impression, he's leaving up so much map control.
Yeah, and the other problem is as well, without any of those duels being taken, you have no information. You have no idea what Team Spirit are doing.
Benkai, M4 in hand, has rotated in to help his teammates, so now they are playing the standard 2A, 3B with 1, being able to rotate quickly from that B bomb site into the connector. As we do see the setup here, seems like I think it's Tommy who's found his good old position at the tree. Last time he was there, got mollied and flashed out completely. As Team Spirit are setting up for an A push. It's going to be Sumdai Young with a fake onto B plat. Maybe going into drop. It's going to go B plat. Perfect Molotov.
Push. Ooh.
What? Tommy, what?
Yeah.
Okay, impression on the bomb side. Very low chance of him doing much here. But he can make it work. Molo's down. Takes 1 for 1.
8 seconds though. Look at the clock. That's going to be the big thing.
Do get the bomb under control.
Yeah,
Get
the
it planted.
minute they get that final play towards door, there's no win condition anymore.
Yeah, Moxie needs to clutch a 1v4 now in order to not get reset. That ain't happening.
I thought you were a betting man, so you definitely know this is just so far from it.
We can do odds 100 right now on boot. And I would be very, very confident that I wouldn't lose any money.
Yeah, I think that's probably a safe bet.
Yeah. Of course, bet responsibly, guys. I can't even speak anymore.
Also, only bet if you're over 18 years old.
Of course. As Moxie will take a couple of kills with him. 2 kills for him, but doesn't really matter in the big picture. 11 to 1. The money's all right on that T side. Just 12k on Goldie. This is a bet that looks more more equal between the two. The winner of the next pistol round. I would probably still go for Spirit in this one. Even though that boot, pistol rounds usually are 50-50 gamble. But Spirit are playing so well right now. I'll probably still go for them.
Yeah, they've been very, very well held together. Obviously trying to shut this down pretty much here and now. Don't even allow even the opportunity, the thought of map 3 to enter the heads of boot.
Oh, that's the best kind of control. That's a mental control where you get in your opponent's brain so much that they don't even believe they can win anymore.
This little flash comes out. Impression still yet to be punished, but there you have it. Unfortunately, we needed the instant kills on Max 7 there and just couldn't get it on Impression.
The Max 7 headshot is probably one of the most rewarding things you can do in this game. But it's such a rare thing.
Don't do it.
Yeah, Benkai, he's... And even, this is once again such a small thing that he just throws the AK away to make sure that no one can pick it up. He knows that they have a buy, but he also knows it's a forced buy, so they would probably like to exchange it from us for an AK, but he's just, nah, I'm just going to throw it away. It makes such a little difference, maybe 2 or 3%, but he's still doing it. And that's the magic of Team Spirit. Even though they're so far in the lead, they're not throwing anything away. They're not giving anything for free to boot.
Kind of does make it look easy, though.
Yeah. To be fair, it is pretty easy for them at this point.
Yeah.
They're just... Everything they want, they're just getting it.
Obviously, looks like it is going to be the plat plate. Flash comes out, leaving Slashka blinded towards the back of the site. Has an opportunity here to do some damage, but unfortunately, caught between deciding whether to peek left or right. From there, the site is taken. I mean, Tommy, good luck.
There's even a Molotov in drop zone. Yeah.
Yeah, just back away.
It's going to be 12 rounds for Team Spirit. Tommy's going to bring his gun into the next one. And it's funny because this is where it comes into play, right? Here he could have picked up an AK in a second. But it's being thrown away, so he's even going to stay. Tommy's on 0 frags still. He's on 5. Oh. Yeah, that's how we feel right now as well. He had 1 frag in on Mirage. Did he get a second one?
Let's have a look.
Are we looking at potentially the worst ADR in a pro game ever? LAN game ever?
That's a pretty harsh thing to say, Risk.
No, this is a legit question. I'm not saying that it's going to be that, but the potential is there.
That's a very, very harsh thing to say. Let's have a look. Tommy, 35? No, actually, Slashka technically has 20 ADR.
Oh, okay, yeah, because he got a lot of assists, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, 20.8 ADR.
There we go.
That is pretty low.
That is pretty low, indeed. Oh, it's because he does have a frag, but he got a team kill, so he's on 0 on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
So he's technically on 2 frags. The only problem is that one of them was on a teammate.
I mean, just what do you do here if you boot? Like, you're just kind of getting wrecked.
Yeah. Does team damage count towards ADR? I
guess it is damage in the round.
Yeah.
I think it should count.
Found a new way to get good stats then.
Oh, there you go. Get 100. You know, obviously 180 REs to go to for every match. Just last 2 rounds of the game, just bob a few bullets and teammates back.
Yeah, easy. We're gonna play matchmaking soon. Gotta get some good stats.
Great. Well, I guess we know who's getting banned from matchmaking later.
Yeah.
Sorry, our Fortnite record's pretty good right now.
Yeah, that's true.
6 top 6s over 8 games.
Yeah.
3 first places. That's
Back-to-back
pretty
wins, boy.
Pretty sure StarLadder got very confused when they heard just like LAN level cheering come from a room upstairs in the attic.
Yeah, we're gonna make a great Fortnite team. Whenever StarLadder does a Fortnite tournament, we're gonna sign up and we're gonna win.
Oh, we're gonna be there. Cloud9, hook us up.
Yeah, heard it here first, boys. All right, execute coming in now. Tommy's being Molotov'd off. Molotov's close range as well. That means they're gonna take control of the plateau. Impression being forced back with flashbangs. And these are duels he cannot win, even though he has great aim. Moxie trying to hold rock.
So smart from Team Spirit. The way they're fighting all these duels as well, and they're just approaching the site take is still very, very well held together. They're using flashes to clear off angles. They're peeking together. They're fighting it as a team, which, considering the 12-1 scoreline, they don't necessarily need to. And
that's also the thing, right? That is so impressive about Team Spirit. The discipline, the way that they're doing it, so structured. And yes, Dreamscape are playing a worse game that they played yesterday, and that's been kind of the talking point. But Spirit have been perfect so far. There's been nothing to put a finger on, I feel like, from them. Round number 15 coming in, as we do have a force buy coming out for Dreamscape. This is definitely not what they wanted, but I feel like this general result is definitely not what they wanted either, so hard times in the boot camp. As we do see Tommy trying to better his statistics that are definitely not looking good right now. Pre-fire from Dima onto that position. He takes the position afterwards. I actually kind of like that choice because now Dima feels like I've been pre-firing the left corner 3 times now through the smoke. There can be no one there right now. And he sees the guy on the right side. That's very nice. That's a really good bait setup from Benkai because now he knows that he's shown presence. Dima is very aware of right side. That means he's potentially not going to check left side as he moves in and Tommy gets a free frag.
So it's kind of like a pray for Tommy moment.
Yeah.
Really hoping this works out for him.
He actually even has the Zeus.
I wonder if he will choose to whip it out though if he hits the push. Or if he just keeps the UMP.
That's actually a good question.
See, they hear things like he's gonna know these bonnets are coming close.
It's perfect right now. The way that the CT's played this one, Benkai shouldn't peek there, but they're not gonna check that corner. Oh no, Tommy!
Oh, Tommy though, stepping up with a triple kill. Moxie to find the headshot on Davcost.
Tommy, hero of the people.
For a second, that looked.
I was so afraid.
Tommy, you saved yourself there from what could have been a spicy, spicy moment. 13-2 though. I mean, really, you've not done too much in the grand scheme of things.
But yeah, as I said, like that's actually the perfect setup there. Tommy with a very wise decision of seeing the tracers go through the smoke, and he's like, okay, he's been free-firing 3 times. I'm going to go there now. They're not going to check it. Have my teammate bait. So they're going to be aware of his position. And yeah, he gets the 3K.
Nice.
For the first time in this game, we can actually say, really well played, Tommy. You actually won that round.
Yeah, you did a lot for your team there. But unfortunately, you did only get them their 2nd round of this game. Obviously, worth looking at impression right now, 13-12.
Yeah, with 2 rounds won. That's actually really impressive in its own.
Yeah. Definitely a shame that this scoreline is as bleak as it is currently. Bear in mind, a pistol would pretty much force the win.
Yeah. Let's see if that's going to be the case. Sotfik, Kit 2 flashbangs. No smoke on the CT side. Smoke 2 flashbangs on Benkai. They're lining up for mid and B control. Potentially going to be the A split here as we see them go towards a drop zone. But as I say that, they rotate back. So this is going to be the B play. Only 1 flashbang remaining on Benkai. Moxie going to go towards drop. Flash maybe out towards long to take control. Or maybe just down towards drop. Yeah, that's probably going to be the case. Let's see.
Slow and steady wins the race. That's a strategy here for B.O.O.T. Finally dropping down, looking to maneuver themselves up on towards B. I'm going to see a good peek come out. Pressure able to make that work. Splash go a second as well. So far, so good. Keep it together now. You should be able to get a plant here.
Do get the bomb down. We'll try and take control over this zone here, but will be Coldie to open up against Moxie.
Can't lose this, surely not.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely going to happen.
They die young, picks off Tommy as well. Coldie now wrapping on towards the site, knows the position of both these players. Headshots left, right, and center.
4v3 post plant. They get 1 kill.
If I had a microphone right now, I'd drop it.
Isn't DSN the former Fnatic legend coach of this team?
Yep.
What do you think he has to say right now?
When's the next flight home?
How do I get to Sweden? That's the question.
What is the flight from Sweden like?
From China?
From Chongqing.
Probably Chongqing to
Guangdong.
Beijing,
Or
and then
Beijing,
Beijing to Stockholm, Arlanda, I think. I think that's a direct route. Should be easy.
Lovely
SAS,
little-
man.
You do love the SES.
Yeah.
You've been plugging that all week.
Oh, yeah. As we talk about plugging, let's see if we can plug some C-side action. 5 of those on the T side. Some Young spots it in mid. Actually goes for the duel against the C-side. Double frag from him. Opening up towards long, though. Going to be a triple. Nope. Still working out here. 2v2. This is definitely a good start to the round. Question is, can they finish it? Bomb has been dropped. Stotic has no idea. What? All right. Blunder from him.
At least the dink gets found from Dima, though. Putting Bengo down to 22.
Oh, they're just going to double peek him. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Nice. C-sets work out. So, a few more rounds, but as was the case with Mirage, if they get 6 rounds or 3 rounds, that doesn't really matter in the big picture.
Obviously, a bit of a slow ending for us here, but something that's certainly not slow. CS go fast.
Ooh. And Hellcase.
Yeah, Hellcase. Obviously, an opportunity to back ourselves some skins. I like how Tommy's just still like a permanent fixture in this map now.
Yeah. He's becoming kind of like the hero, anti-hero of this game. Definitely the one to follow. Impression would be the logical choice of one to follow on the B.O.O.T team because he's definitely the best so far.
Oh, hands down. There is no one remotely close to competing. You could argue Benkai is definitely up there, but
Ooh, splash
Okay.
K
one might have your dome
gets deep.
decimated.
Setting up for B right now, but imagine being on 3-14 and then losing around to pistols.
Spirit win this.
Yeah.
You know
No, they
that,
do.
right?
Exactly.
100%.
That's the problem because they now have 2 players on the bomb side, 2 who can rotate in towards drops so quickly. So big close range with the C-set will get 1. Not another one though. So this is easy now.
That whiff is
This
less
should
than
be
pretty.
easy.
Struggling to close up the Deagle as
Surely.
well. Davkos giving
Surely he's
chance
dead.
after chance.
Thank you. Jesus.
He gets a full mag off with the Deagle. Damn.
Full eco now for Spirit. B.O.O.T will be allowed on 5 rounds. And
I mean, what do you do if you're boot here? You're just getting railed like this. It's such a long way back as well, 14-4. Like, you could win. You could play some perfect CS. What are the chances of Spirit getting it to 15 and then just closing it out?
no, they could just stack 1 bomb site for the rest of this game and then be like, at some point you're gonna go here.
You really like that sort of solution, don't you, at 14-4?
No, it's kind of like the full solution. Like it's not real, but it's kind of in theory it works,
theory, on
but it's
paper, yeah.
stupid. It's not gonna work in real life, but it's a nice little theory to set up. and set
I'm
up.
sure a team will challenge you to that.
I hope not. I hope not.
Obviously, we're seeing pretty much Spirit just all grouped up at this point. Looks like they will be executed one by one. A little bit of damage done here and there. Nothing too crazy. Benkai is going to take down Sophic.
If they get this frag onto Benkai, yeah, they do, and they pick up an AK. This is already now a good round for them. If Young saves this AK, he gets another one. That's 3 kills on a full eco. If you get 2 kills, then that round is good. If you get an AK save it, it's good. They get 3 kills. Keep that economy locked down on the T side. They couldn't have asked for anything else here. That's perfect.
Here's the big one, though.
Yeah, this is the round. If B.O.O.T can take this, then the dream is still alive. If they lose it, the dream has escaped.
It's worth noting there's $5,500 at minimum on the line in this best of 3.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
if you lose this game, obviously you finish 5th and 6th in the tournament, barely scraping it out through groups. If you win this game, you're guaranteed at minimum 4th place.
Not bad.
Which is $10,000. Once you progress to 3rd, $15,000. Up to 2nd, $35,000. And then when you're really in the money, $75,000. Totaling up, of course, to $150,000.
Very nice. I wouldn't say no to 75 grand.
You get to play in a really gorgeous stadium in the wonderful Chongqing, China.
Yeah. Wish I was a player.
Honestly, being a player would be, I think, incredible. I really like the whole idea of competing and representing a nation. I think that's actually like a...
It would be incredibly stressful.
But it's a lifelong goal, I feel like, to be able to represent your nation at something. Like being able to wear the Team GB flag, or in your case. I mean, you should still wear the Team GB flag as well, but...
Why? Oh, Tommy, though! Look at this! He's making it work! The hero! The hero that they need!
No, you can't lose this. Not for Tommy. Win it for Tommy.
Please.
It's like a dodgy Game of Thrones storyline. Right when you think it's done, the backstab comes in, the knife in the gut, stop it, reloading, Benkai, taking the jewel.
They should have it now. There's no way they can lose this. There's no way. Come on.
Risk, you are tempting fate. Molly, flash coming out. They're taking the peaks one by one, which is risky as anything, but Benkai could push it over the line on just 14 HP. Moxie survives.
Hashtag do it for Tommy. Tommy's on 6 kills now. He's not the bottom fragger anymore.
You have to win that, right? Otherwise, Tommy basically just, like, unplug keyboard. All right, where's the flight home?
Yeah, definitely. Really nice from him. Gets that first headshot, double frag from him, and then that's actually really, really nice from him. Like, that's a solid 3K.
They're starting to find their form. It's worth noting that it's not completely...
Tommy X gone. The Observer's having a field day right now.
These guys are loving life, aren't they? I can see them. There's basically like a cloud of vape through the glass. It's a love heart on the wall. It's having a great time.
Like it. Coldie's on 20 frags as well.
Yep. What do you think of the vape? Dustin Vapes, we've been joining him outside a fair bit.
I saw a post on some kind of like image or something.
Yeah.
Someone being very mad about it. Wasn't mad about the vape in general, but was mad about like the smell.
Vape.
No, the smell, because like you smell, oh, there's donuts here.
That's true.
Oh, there's fruits, and then it's just like a cloud of lies.
Yeah, I mean that kind of sums up the story of someone's life right there. I feel like baited by a cloud of lies.
Yeah, this is gonna be the ecos, and should be no chance. But yeah, I feel like I have a belief that you can do whatever you want as long as you don't hurt anyone else.
Does that include carrying a cloud of flies around with you though?
That's okay.
It's like the whole when people come to the UK. I don't know if you guys have this in Europe, but
yeah, you have to say Europe now. Right?
Like Brexit means Brexit. Come on. People come to the UK with jars and sell like jars of British air.
Why would you ever want a jar of British air?
I mean, literally, it's someone outside with a jar. They kind of like swoop it around a bit, put the lid on, boom.
Even if that made sense, which just doesn't.
It just doesn't, does it? No.
Why would you want to buy British air?
I don't know, man. It was £15. Quality investment. There you go. A tourism trap.
If it worked, I would probably buy like Norwegian or Icelandic air.
You can do that as well. There's a whole like online thing now where you can buy like bags of air from different countries.
That's just stupid.
I feel like it is a bit of a
tourist trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, it works.
All right. Something that could also work now is Team Spirit, as they finally gathered up enough money to get a decent buy-in. Dreamscape, on the other hand, gathered a few rounds, so their economy is also solid. Vic, Dima, and Coldie on this bomb site. Coldie spots them going down towards drop, and he just sits below the window. Nade runs in, and that's decent amount of damage. Dima close range, 2 for 1.
Swing. It's right where you need to be for Dima. Taking down Impression would be basically the defeat of the raid boss here for B.O.O.T. Obviously 17 HP, all that he has. Slash kept likely the driving force in this round now, trying to get out from Plat. Using the money to clear out the site, but block really is going to be the biggest issue, and it's something that is a tough peak to take.
Yeah. As we would expect, the second that Spirit gets on a full buy, then they win the round. 3 players surviving. Luckily for Dreamscape, the money is fine for them, so they can still like rebuy. They get one more complete buy-in before their potential death. And right now, the bet on loot bet will probably be, the odds will be pretty good.
I mean, I think at this point, what's the point of Even just if putting money down, like, realistically.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. Tell you what though, instead of putting money down on anything, just go to CS:GO fast and get your first spin free.
Hey.
There you go.
Hey.
Why spend money when we're giving you money? It's a win-win.
I want to get one of those Hellcase things.
I actually had a really good experience with one. I got given a code for...
Yeah, that's what I want.
And then they gave me a code for a knife case, opened it up, well bam, I got a knife. A black laminate flip knife, I think it was.
Yeah. You gotta hook me up with that stuff.
So, I mean, you gotta really kind of master the machine level plugs. I'm just an amateur apprentice at the moment, I think. You gotta really work at it.
I'll try my best.
Sell those Mercedes-Benz.
As we do have Splash Cake. Ready in the middle, finding the wall bang. Yes! Yes, I've been waiting for that for a while. We saw it yesterday as well. The wall bang is on point.
At least B.O.O.T are not going down without a fight. They are bringing the heat in some interesting ways. Davcosta, a good position to pick off Tommy. How God has fallen. Davcosta then re-peeking.
He is our god now. Or he has been for the whole game, in my opinion.
Yeah, but, you know, Tommy's like the... you know, Davcosta in your brain might be the strongest player on the team, but realistically, who's in your heart? Tommy has to be there.
Yeah. Davcosta is insane right now. He's wide in. Something on the other bomb side. That's going to be it. No way that impression, even though he's a great player, he can clutch this. It's going to be 16-7. Dreamscape, boot if you will, has gone and left the tournament. And it will be Spirit going on into the other semi-final against MVP PK. Thank you for the good times, Tommy and the boys. But it will be Team Spirit to take the victory.
Yeah, what a game. A very one-sided scoreline on pretty much both of the maps. I mean, B.O.O.T overall did bring a little bit back towards the second map there, but, you know, 7 rounds, whatever, it's not really too much in the grand scheme of things. I think when you actually watch the games and you were here with us for them, you'd know that the games weren't really all that close. It was kind of cut and dry.
Yeah, one-sided matchup for... That's just to put it lightly. But yeah, it's gonna be great seeing Spirit going up against MVP. I also think, as we saw them now, like playing very disciplined, playing very, like, what do you say, organized CS, coming up against exactly the same in MVP. So we're gonna see a very, very methodical game between those two.
The semi-finals are definitely the things we can now get hyped up for. We can really kind of find our... I'm not sure even what the right word is, to be honest. I don't want to say enthusiasm. I don't think it's the right way to describe it, but definitely serving up some quality Counter-Strike for you guys. So do not go anywhere. The semi-finals, the place to be, as you're here with us for the StarLadder and ImbaTV Chongqing Invitational.